Hey everyone, Eurus here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the underrated, overlooked and totally awesome side of the Nintendo Switch library. These are 10 hidden gems you might have totally missed, but absolutely need to play. From emotional adventures to innovative indies, there's something here for everyone. So grab your Joy-Cons, hit that like button, and let's jump into it. In A Hat in Time, you play as a tiny space-traveling girl with a big top fat. Her adventure is halted when all her fuel, the timepieces, is lost and scattered across a nearby planet. Hat Kid must now jump, fight, and stitch new hats to make her way into every nook and cranny of this new world in order to restore her fuel and resume her journey. On her way, she'll bump into the menacing mafia of cooks, the goofy birds of Deadbird Studio, the spooky shadows of Subcon Forest, and more. The critically acclaimed action RPG Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, combines exhilarating and deep combat with the freedom to explore a huge open world. Enter the high fantasy setting of Granseas, a land where dragons, chimeras, and other fabled monsters roam. Choose between 3 different starter vocations, which you can further develop for a total of 9 unique vocations. Use a dynamic combat system to wield devastating skills and magics to tackle deadly foes. Shovel Knight. Treasure Trove is the full and complete edition of Shovel Knight, a sweeping classic action-adventure game series with awesome gameplay, memorable characters, and an 8-bit retro aesthetic. Run, jump, and battle as Shovel Knight, wielder of the Shovel Blade, in a quest for his lost beloved. Take down the nefarious Knights of the Order of No Quarter and confront their menacing leader, the Enchantress. In Death's Door, you play as a crow, a silent, sword-wielding reaper who works for the Reaping Commission headquarters, a bureaucratic afterlife office in charge of collecting souls. Crows are sent into the mortal world to reap souls of those whose time has come. But unlike many reapers, the souls you collect don't go to heaven or hell, they just vanish into nothingness, a fate you're told is natural. Your mission begins with retrieving a giant soul, but things go wrong when the soul is stolen by a mysterious old crow. Without the soul, your door back to the headquarters remains open, a dangerous anomaly. This sets off a journey to recover the stolen soul and uncover the truth behind the world's broken death system. Blasphemous is a punishing action platformer that combines the fast-paced, skilled combat of a hack-and-slash game with a deep and evocative narrative core. A foul curse has fallen upon the land of CV Stodia and all its inhabitants. It is simply known as the Miracle. Play as the Penitent One, a sole survivor of the massacre of the Silent Sorrow. Trapped in an endless cycle of death and rebirth, it's down to you to free the world from this terrible fate and reach the origin of your anguish. Explore this nightmarish world of twisted religion and discover its many secrets hidden deep inside. Live Alive is an RPG where you play 7 different heroes across time. A caveman, ninja, robot, gunslinger, and more. Each has their own story, but they all connect in the end. After finishing their chapters, a hidden story reveals the real villain, a fallen hero named Orhasted. In the final battle, the past, future, and all timelines collide, and it's up to you to decide how the story ends.
What is this place?
I'd wager you're just as lost as I am.
You are not like the phantoms that roam this cursed land.
Wanna team up?
End this horror.
achievement.
Friendly courage!
So it's not over, huh?
Not by a long shot.
Divinity. Original Sin 2 is a deep fantasy RPG where you play as a sorcerer, someone with dangerous magical power. You're taken to a prison island to have your powers removed, but things spiral fast, gods are dying, a void is consuming the world, and you might be the one to save it, or rule it. You gather a team of unique characters, like a lizard prince, an undead scholar, and a revenge-driven elf, each with their own goals. As you explore, fight, and shape the world through your choices, you're asked one big question. Will you become the next divine, the godlike protector of the world, or something darker? Fell Seal. Arbiter's Mark is a tactical RPG set in a world ruled by immortal beings called the Council. They keep order using mortal enforcers known as Arbiters. You play as Kyrie, a loyal Arbiter who witnesses corruption among her ranks. When the Council calls for a new member to be chosen through ancient trials, Kyrie takes it upon herself to guide the candidate while exposing those abusing their power. It's a story about justice, power, and whether the system meant to protect the world is actually doing more harm than good. Return of the Obra Dinn is a detective mystery set in 1807. A merchant ship, the Obra Dinn, drifts back into port with no crew alive. You play as an insurance investigator for the East India Company, sent to figure out what happened. Using a magical pocket watch, you can relive the moment of each person's death, frozen in time. You must piece together the identities and fates of all 60 crew members, through murder, mutiny, and something supernatural. It's a gripping, brainy puzzle, where every detail matters, and the story unfolds backwards as you uncover the truth.
Come on before she kicks off.
Here, let me help you.
What madness is this? Keep rowing!
Golf Story is a quirky RPG about a guy chasing his childhood dream of becoming a pro golfer. After years away from the game, he returns to his hometown to prove himself. But things get weird fast. You'll play golf in all kinds of odd places, like haunted mansions and turtle-infested courses, help strange locals, and deal with rival players, shady coaches, and wild side quests. It's not just about golf, it's about redemption, fun, and hitting a few birdies along the way.